What's up, you guys? Before you start the video, the Maine Celtics are facing off against the Greensboro Swarm in the first round of playoffs, so we'll give you guys coverage of that. Tomorrow, they actually face off against the Swarm, so going to be excited to see the outcome of that, and go Maine Celtics. Watch the rest of the video.
But switching to the Maine Report really quick, we got the opportunity. We even met up with Daniel. I know, Tommy, what the heck? We were missing you there. But we saw the Maine Celtics clinch a playoff spot, which was such a fun game. And Andrew, you and I got to give our little stories and takeaways for it in a second. But really quick, I want to mention this. They finished 18-18 in the second half of the season. There were some tough games in there, and I have to admit, it's obviously a G League thing, but Tosan Awoma gets a two-way contract, gets called up. You see Tosan Awoma for 5 games, maybe, if that, about a couple of weeks, and then he gets a two-way contract. Keon Johnson was coming back from an injury, and you had guys like Ron Harper Jr. and Amari Williams, who got a lot of run with the Celtics and didn't even spend a lot of that time in Maine for a portion of it. And then you saw Kendall Brown dealing with some injuries. So, I look at this team as a whole. You had guys like Jalen Bridges, who's NBA ready guy. Kendall Brown, NBA ready guy. Hayden Gray, I think he's willing of a two-way. I mean, from how well he played and everything. Keon Johnson, that is an NBA guy. And then Amari Williams and Shulga, you see, they're with the Celtics. I mean, they had to deal with a lot of these guys transitioning up and down or injuries and everything. Obviously, that's the way of the works of the G League, but I think you look a healthy team and all of them together, this team is a lot better than 18-18 show. I'm just saying. I think that's how it is. Right now, the playoff opponent is to be determined. I think there still has to be some games and stuff for seeding. But in addition to that, the Maine Celtics will begin the playoffs on the road, and they will be on the road for the rest of it unless a championship game is brought. If they go to the championship, I feel like they'll have 1 game at Maine and then 2 on the road, if it's the same format from what I remember. But if you guys wanted to add, and I forgot a name in there, when I was on my little rant, John Tonji is another guy who you got later in the season. And, he got that 10-day contract with the Celtics. So he played 2 games in Maine, went up there and then spent a couple. So it's just been a lot of transitioning guys up and down. And I think, the most successful teams are the ones who can consistently keep a group of guys together. I feel like, but do you guys have any comments? We'll start off with you guys first, Tommy or Daniel, and then Andrew. We'll get into the game, and because we'll give our thoughts.
Yeah, I think you pretty much nailed most of it. It's hard for a team to create a ton of chemistry when you're seeing a lot of guys in and out of the lineup. We've seen Ron Harper Jr. and Amari Williams spend more time with the Boston Celtics over the second half of the season. Obviously, 2 of their better players early on in the year. A guy I really am interested in from seeing some highlights and some box scores is Hayden Gray. I think for a guy of his size, he's a great rebounder, can make really well for others. So I think if they can go into the playoffs healthy with a Keon Johnson, Jalen Bridges, I think they can make some noise, and I think it'll be fun to, keep an eye on. But, like you already said, it's tough to create that chemistry throughout the course of a season when you have so many new guys coming in and older guys missing a lot of time due to injuries or, just time being with Boston. So, it'll be interesting, and hopefully they can make a run in the playoffs.
Yeah, hopefully it can make a run. But I think that this is I think we're setting ourselves up amazingly for the future. I feel like as a Celtics organization, you see, I'm seeing all these guys in the G League on the Maine Celtics, and I'm just thinking, wow, some of these guys that are signed on 2-way deals, even in the next 2-3 years, they're gonna have. I'm assuming they're gonna have breakout season. You have obviously Ron Harper and Shulga and why am I blanking right now? Amari, yes, that's what I was thinking about. But yeah, there's a lot more guys down in that G League team that deserve a chance. And whether it's here or elsewhere, I think we have, I'll say it again, an amazing developmental system. And if need be, where we need one of these guys, on the actual Celtics team, I have a lot of confidence in a lot of these guys coming onto the Celtics, and stepping up, whether it's on a 10-day, whether it's on a 2-way contract. But I just think with this current Maine Celtics team, I have a lot of confidence and trust in the Celtics' future, in the future of the organization, because of the job that we've been doing in terms of drafting the right guys, picking up the right guys, and developing them in the right way, where they fit into that Celtics team, either immediately, like Ugo or Ron Harper, or over time. But I have a lot of trust in this Maine Celtics team, and I love that.
Yeah, Andrew, what were your takeaways for the game we went to? Because again, we're going to be posting a vlog shortly. When maybe before the bobblehead review, so maybe we'll do on a podcast the bobblehead review, because David and I promised that earlier, but they gave us a ticket, so we'll like a voucher for one, so we'll get that bobblehead review. So either we'll post that and then give it on here, or we'll figure it out. But Andrew, what were your takeaways from the game?
I got cool glasses. That's it.
I know.
Nothing else really matters. But I appreciate the Maine Celtics, and no, seriously, that game was really, really, really good. These guys are running the Celtics offense. They had a cut. They're always running those ghost screens. They're always getting flare screens. They're always staying moving. They're always facilitating the ball and really getting everyone involved. And it's just, we keep saying it, that synergy between both programs is very, very impressive. And it's something that a lot of NBA teams should look to emulate. I mean, I think this Maine Celtics are setting the standard of what a G League team looks like and how they operate. And that game to me was exactly it. But from a more of an experience standpoint, going to that game, you walk in right away, you get a bunch of posters. I got the glasses. You got people saying hi to you. Griffin knows a lot of the security guards there and just the people working the game. And so it feels like a community. I was talking to Pam. I believe she bakes the cookies for the Maine Celtics. And she actually said right now the Maine Celtics' favorite cookies at the moment are oatmeal raisin cookies. Ooh. The whole staff loves the oatmeal raisins.
So she does a lot with the Sea Dog. She baked me some cookies, and my favorite are the chocolate chip.
Really?
Shout out Pam.
She said that. She said chocolate chips normally the favorite, but for some reason they love the oatmeal raisin this season.
Can't go wrong with some oatmeal raisin.
Whatever. Hey, she's doing pretty well with them, and they're winning games, right? So keep giving them the oatmeal raisin. But yeah, it's just such a family environment at the Maine Celtics. I mean, it really, really is. And I'm not saying that. That's not an understatement. I really mean it. Like, you go in there, it's small, it's community. Everyone will talk to each other. Everyone's shaking each other's hand. Everyone knows someone in there, and that means you know someone, right? So it really, if you're looking for something that has community, you go there. And that's what I felt. You could just feel it in the air. It's always entertaining. Oh, I wish we had a video that some dude with mega chin. He was.
Oh, we do. It's going to be in the vlog.
It's going to be in the vlog. Check it out. He put a chin on his ladder. He put a ladder on his chin.
On his ladder?
He put a ladder on his chin and balanced it. It was insane. I was in shock. And it was just a really fun environment, good time, and just I love it. And they just do such a good job at getting fans involved. Always, I loved it. It's a really fun time, and I'm just happy I've expanded my horizons. Because when it comes down to it, the Celtics, I just want to go to a Celtics game, but just watching basketball at that high level, it's still a super, super high level.
And you nailed it, Andrew, and I don't think I could even say anything better, but
Griffin, man. Stop it, dude.
But I gotta say, when you go there, and I think you and Evans alluded to this, but no, you said this, Andrew, so I'm giving you credit for your take. Great take. It's the TD Garden shrunken down. You know, I still get chills when I go
with
there.
a Mainer twist.
Yeah, with a little Mainer twist. And I still get chills when I go there. It's such a fun environment. And, you know, you get to see these guys who this year we were very blessed because, you know, like, I mean, Andrew, when we were talking about interviews, like, we're like, we could interview the whole roster. Like, all of these guys are just so talented. I mean, and have such promising futures, you know, like, I look across the G League and I seriously think this Maine Celtics team is the most talented. And I wouldn't be shocked because, again, we saw in that 2024 run, you know, I'm going to say it, we brought, you know, that final game in the finals. We did lose, but Brad Stevens sent down to Miaskata, and I got to see him play there. It wouldn't shock me, you know, we go to the finals if he sends a guy like Ron Harper Jr. down and lets the whole squad cook. You know, I strongly believe that this Maine Celtics team can go on a run. I strongly believe it. But we will give you guys updates throughout it too, with the Maine Report, and maybe we'll give you guys a little recap if we get far. You know, we did that one against the Swarm that one day, Andrew. Maybe we'll give them some recaps. We'll figure it out. But stay tuned and stay connected for all our Maine content. What's up, you guys? So we're going to be doing an unboxing really quick of the J.D. Davison bobblehead. If you guys haven't watched the vlog that we did of the Maine Celtics clinching the playoffs, go check it out. But we also said we didn't get the bobbleheads yet. We had to go get them. So let's do an unboxing really quick. Might as well. Sorry, gotta do it. All right. See? All right, we finally got it. And boom. You guys are seeing it before I see it. We got the mini bar. I know they're doing a lot in Portland now. But the J.D. Davison bobblehead. And we might be doing a giveaway. So stay tuned. Maybe we'll give this one away. But at the bottom, you see it says J.D. Davison, G League MVP, and a super sick Maine Celtics uniform with the J.D. Davison on the back. And pretty cool. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we will see you guys with the next one. Go Maine Celtics. Let's win the championship this year. Let's do it. Peace, you guys.